when I was maybe 13, while everyone else was asleep, I heard 3 loud bangs on the wall outside of my room, right next to my head. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you didn't already know, act like you know, because it's DadaZoe, so let's hop right into this video. So today this is part 11 to True Reddit Scary Stories, but before we hop in, you already know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe, and without further ado, let's just hop right in. So, first story. The house I grew up in was fairly old, and my dad did some serious renovations to it. I always got the creeps from the attic, which was a full 3rd story, and eventually my dad fixed it up as a kind of 2-bedroom apartment for me and my older brother. That's so sweet. That's actually really sweet. Damn. And I like me a man that can build, honey. One night, when I was maybe 13, while everyone else was asleep, I heard 3 loud bangs on the wall outside of my room, right next to my head. Important note, the stairs were on the other side of the wall in a traditional Victorian style. In parentheses, some steps, then a landing, 180-degree pivot, more steps. Okay, I think we get the picture. So, the point of the wall where the bangs were coming from was about 8 feet off the ground. Alright. Directly after the bangs, the touch lamp next to my head started going crazy. It had 4 settings: off, dim, bright, brightest, and it cycled through them without being touched for about 30 seconds while in a big open living room area. Our stereo turned on at full volume, blaring some crazy punk album I had just discovered. I quickly ran out of my room and turned the stereo off, not wanting to wake anyone else in my family, then just kind of sat in the room with the light on until I could fall back asleep. This was probably the creepiest experience I've ever had in the house, but definitely not the only one. Okay, so the ghost just wasn't ready to go to sleep and you were. That's what I'm getting from this, at least. Honestly, I don't get it. The people that always say, you know, they're in the house with their family, creepy shit is going on, and they neglect to inform the family. I'm not going to keep that shit to myself. I'm going directly to my parents' room, my siblings' room, and I'm going to wake you guys up so you guys can too share this experience with me, because I'm not going to be the only one that's freaking out and crying and screaming. Like, the fact that, at least you didn't put it in the story, the fact that they didn't get up from the blaring music, maybe it was a dream. Maybe. You know, I don't like to deny people's stories, but I think for me, I would comfort myself with telling myself that it is a dream. Yeah. So yes, aka lie to myself. Anyways, next and last story, because we're going to keep it short today. Exploring a historic abandoned apartment complex. Okay. Pretty rough shape due to pretty large fire. Okay, that's not even safe to be in. I had an extremely uneasy feeling the entire time, which was strange considering this is just normal exploring. Okay. But eventually we decided it's time to leave. But at last second, we found the basement, so we hopped down there to take a peek. You are very unsmart. You're very not, like, this is not a cute thing to do. It's already damaged through fire, so that means the ground is not safe to walk on. Like, you know what I mean? This is not making sense. As soon as we enter the basement from the staircase, we hear an extremely loud and slow walking boots on the 1st floor right above our heads. Alright. It sounded like a person alone with very heavy boots. It did not sound like he was in a hurry. We were absolutely petrified. We could hear each other's heartbeats from across the door. The weird thing was, we were right next to the entrance. So there was absolutely no way somebody had wandered through while we were walking out. We waited about a minute to hear this thing walk back and forth above us. As soon as the boots stopped, We found a basement window that was cracked open and hopped out. Didn't see anybody from the outside, no person in sight. Creepiest story I have from years of exploring. TIDR, abandoned apartment wasn't as abandoned as we thought it was. Okay. I mean, I hope you learned your lesson to not be lurking, because sometimes people will use abandoned spaces to basically stay in because possibly they're homeless or running from the authorities, or all these other possibilities. So yeah, don't do that, okay? Like, this is not something that you do at home or in your neighborhood if you like your life. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought about these stories down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.